The cooler you're previewing right now is at the Fitzpatrick Hotel in Chicago. It is 46 inches wide, 33 inches deep. This unit will handle 10 kegs, all tappable. Notice the clearance between the top of the keg and the bottom of the shelf, roughly 5.5 inches. This is a Irish pub on the southwest side of Chicago. This L-shaped unit will handle 44 tappable kegs. 2 deep by 4 wide at the back, 8 wide by 2 deep along the side. This unit here is at Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan, where the Detroit Lions play. This unit is called our QDKS, Quad Deep Stadium Shelf. Notice the raised panel above the kegs to handle all the beer controls and gauges. This unit is 70 inches deep by 240 inches wide. This one unit will handle 120 individual tapped kegs. This venue only had 3 coolers roughly about this size. Every time they have an event, they go through at least 900 barrels per event. This is a bowling center in the south side of Chicago. This L-shaped design is a double deep along the right wall, tied into a double deep against the back wall. There's a single deep case shelf along the bottom and also up above here. This unit handles 24 tappable kegs and about 75 cases of beer in a 7x7 box, 84 inches by 84 inches. This is a restaurant pub also on the south side. What the owner wanted here was a place to store his plastic tubs and his food items up above on a nylon food shelf. There are kegs and potatoes stored down below, all with cases and kegs on the main shelf. This is the Charlie's Ale House, Chicago's Navy Pier in Illinois. This unit here is 11 feet wide, 17 inches deep. This unit will hold 16 tappable kegs. This is the other wall of the same cooler at Charlie's Ale House. This unit is 10 feet wide, 2 kegs deep, 33 inches, with a raised shelf up on top. What this does allows cases to be stored above the kegs while maintaining a proper gap for tapping ability. This is the back wall of the same right wall unit. The 2-foot nylon shelf stops 12 inches from the back wall. This allows adequate range for the beer controls so the box of beers do not hit it. This is from the door looking in on the same door wall of the cooler. It is 10 feet deep, 33 inches wide. This is a raised panel also at Ford Field. What this does, you can see the beer lines coming from above into the raised panel where all these beer pumps get hooked up and drop right down to the beer lines. This is a Irish bar called the Schoolyard, south side of Chicago. This unit is 11 feet deep by 33 inches wide, the shelf is. This had a pole in the middle that we specialized, made a cutout for it. Each unit here holds 32 tappable kegs. Total of 64 kegs in that one small cooler. The cooler is 11 feet deep by 9 feet wide. Planet Hollywood, Orlando, Florida. This job was sold in 11 of 98. This picture was taken in 11 of 2003. This one unit, there's 2 of them in the cooler, one on each side, is 11 feet deep, wide, 33 inches deep. Each one holds 32 tappable kegs with a double deep raised case shelf above it. The unit in the back is a 7 foot wide by 33 inch deep for kegs, cases, and water up above. Here's from the back wall looking in toward the door. You see the active space for the beer to be tapped. Cases right here, cases up above, and then beer all the way down the cooler. Labatt Beer Academy, Arlington Heights, Illinois. We have a single deep by 4 foot wide against the door wall left. The same thing against the left wall. Here's the back wall of the cooler, 9 feet wide. This one holds the various sizes, up to 12 kegs, tappable kegs of beer.